welcome to or welcome back to the Limitless Stories channel. Today, we're diving into a concept that's going to change the way you think about discipline, habits, and achieving your goals. And guess what? It's inspired by something that you've probably heard before, but not really too familiar with it if you're not really into finance like that. But the concept we're going to explore today is compound interest. But don't worry, this is not a finance lesson. Instead, we're going to talk about compound discipline. Sounds good? Let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's break down compound interest. If you ever save money, you know how it works. You put your money into an account, it earns interest, and then over time, interest starts earning its own interest. The results, savings grow exponentially. And it's not just about the money you put in, it's about the momentum you build over time. Now, here's the cool part. Discipline works the exact same way. When you say you're going to do something and you actually do it, you're not just completing a task. You're building trust in yourself and proving that you can follow through. And each time you do that, it gets a little easier to do it again. That's compound discipline in action. Let's break it down one more time. Think about it like this. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you're making a deposit into your discipline account. So just like the money that will start stacking up, your discipline will start stacking up on the same wavelength. Maybe it's waking up early, hitting the gym, or finally tackling that project that you've been putting off for Lord knows how long. Each time you follow through, you're not just achieving that one thing, you're compounding your ability to take action in the future. But here's the catch. Just like with money, if you make a withdrawal, if you start keeping your word to yourself, you start to lose that momentum. One missed workout turns into two, one skipped day of work turns into a week, and before you know it, that discipline that you worked so hard to build starts to slowly slip away. We've all been there. Now I know what you're thinking. Greg, that sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, I think it starts with small, consistent actions. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You don't got to do too much. In fact, trying to do too much too soon is one of the fastest ways to burn out. We don't want that. Instead, focus on one thing you can commit to and then do it. For example, let's say you want to start reading more. I've been trying to read more when I wake up. Instead of saying I'm going to read 50 pages a day, start with something manageable like 10 pages. Once you build the habit of reading 10 pages, you can increase it. But the key is to start small, stay consistent, and let that momentum build over time. And here's the best part. Compound discipline doesn't just apply in one area of your life. True testament. It spills over into everything that you do. When you build discipline in one area, like fitness or mindfulness, it generally becomes easier to apply that same discipline to other areas, like relationships, personal growth. It's like you have a personal commitment with yourself the more you keep building that trust within yourself. It's like a ripple effect. One small action creates a wave of positive change. And let's be for real. Of course, there will be days when it's hard. Days when you don't feel like keeping your word, bruh. And you don't feel like keeping your word to yourself. And that's okay. Give yourself grace. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress. Even if you miss a day, don't let it turn into a week. Get back on track as soon as you can. Remember, every deposit that you make into your discipline account actually counts. So what's the takeaway here? Discipline is like compound interest. The more you invest in it, the more it grows. And the more it grows, the easier it becomes to achieve your goals and create the life that you want. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent with small actions repeated over time, which in turn will always lead into big results. But you don't get into this wave of big results without doing it consistently.